Hey!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel, Living Lauky. Life
as we know it.
Real quick, everybody, before we get back to the video, we want to give a huge shout out to Amber Ureko at her YouTube channel, Watch Me Work. She is a graphic designer and graphic artist, and she is the one that did our logo. She worked tirelessly until we got it exactly how we wanted. Go check out her channel. She's got a couple of videos here to kind of walk you through the tips and tricks of using Photoshop and getting the best out of your photography.
Oh, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Jared. And today we're going to talk about
goals.
Alright, so we're going to go through the factors of how to set those goals, how to achieve those goals, and what to do after those goals.
Yeah, so what's the importance of making a goal?
I mean, the importance of making a goal is obviously to better yourself or to do something more active with your life. Whether it's travel, whether it's losing weight, whether it's getting financially stable, you got to make a goal.
Absolutely.
Once you make your goal, whether it's financial, it's better fitness, better health, you want to travel the world, you want to save up a shit ton of money, doesn't matter what your goal is, you know. Once you set that goal, now you got to work out how to hit that goal.
Absolutely. So writing down is some of the key factors of keeping you focused. So if you have an idea in your head, go ahead and jot it down so that you have it on paper so you can kind of start narrowing down what you need to do.
That's right. So once you narrow down what you need to do, whether it's, okay, so overall I want to lose 45 pounds. And I know 45 pounds is a pretty hefty goal, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make smaller goals. So this week I'm going to try to lose 5 pounds. Next week, after I hit that 5 pounds, I'm going to make another goal, whether it's another 5 or another 10. And the reason why I'm making those smaller goals is because hitting these smaller goals is going to keep me driving for that bigger goal.
It's going to kind of do a domino effect. So you lose that 5 pounds, you lose that 10 pounds, or on a different subject, if you're trying to save money, and say you have a big goal at $500 or $1,000, if you're even putting $5 towards it, or if you're able to even put $100 towards it, guess what? If you don't touch that, it'll trickle on, and you'll look and be like, bam! All of a sudden you look at your bank account, and you're like, I got a fat bank account. I can go on that vacation I was talking about. Goal achieved.
That's right. So when you're working on that goal, you also have to figure out what sacrifices you're going to have to make. So I want to lose 5 pounds. Guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to cut out some junk food, right? I want to save up $100. Guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to cut out that cup of coffee from Starbucks or that gas station coffee. Just make it from home or at the fire department.
Why do you think setting goals is such an important aspect? Well, it's not only just to help you achieve your goal, but it's also because it improves your focus. It might trigger positivity. If it triggers positivity, then all of a sudden you have this confidence that you didn't even realize that you have. What happens after you get that confidence? You want to continue succeeding, and it kind of does a trickle effect. You're ready for that next goal, so you go even harder at the game, okay? Then after you hit that point, you have sustained this momentum. You've individually set your goal and hit it. He's individually set his goal and he's hit it. So
now
then we're ready to
go.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the point of this whole thing, remember, is to kind of be able to come together as a team. But you can't be a successful team unless you feel successful yourself.
That's right. So babe, what's your big goal?
Be a pilot.
One of my big goals, I want to get certified to be a skydiver. So once we hit those goals individually, and we can easily support each other with those, you know, babe, I'll work a couple extra overtime shifts so that way we can pay for your next class. Or, hey, I'm going to take a couple days off work so that way I can go to my class.
Yep.
So it's all about making sacrifices for yourself and for each other. That way you can get to where you want to be.
And remember, what you put out in the universe, you need to have positive thoughts. And why I bring that up is, if he comes to me and he says, babe, I really want to do this, or if I come to him and I say, babe, I know I'm doing this, I'm making decent money, but I want to be a pilot, really want to do that. If he comes back at me and he's negative, or I go back at him as negative, that's not going to be a great thing for your relationship. So our next point is to be able to support each other.
Sure.
So if you individually hit your goal and he is trying to hit his, it is your moment to uplift him and support him and say, you got this. And what that means is, talking about the sacrifice, sometimes you might have time without each other. You might have to not have as many dates because you're trying to save up that money towards this bigger plan that you have. And you've got to be okay with that, because you know after it's all said and done, guess what? Especially if you hit it and you succeed, how many dates are you going to have after that? You know what I mean?
It's all about hitting that goal. And on top of that, when you're supporting each other's goals, she wants to be a pilot. I want to be a skydiver. Eventually, I might want to be a jump master and teach other people how to skydive. With our two goals together, what can we do? We can start our own skydiving business.
Yeah.
She can fly the plane and I can jump out of them.
Mm-hmm.
She's flying, I want to jump out of it. So anyway, now you hit your own goal. You hit your couple goal. What's next?
So what's your goal? We want to know. Comment in the comments below and let us know, if this is helping you, if you want to see more, if you have a certain goal that you're like, dang, I need to start writing those things down, or dang, my partner did come to me last week and say, I really wanted to become a police officer, and you weren't super
You weren't supportive of
yeah, and so it's time. It's time to go to him and be like, babe, Anyways, so write down below what kind of goals and stuff you have, if you would.
And with that, we can share our views and opinions on that goal about, you got questions, comments, concerns on how you're going to hit that goal. We can help you get there. Definitely support you in helping you figure out the next step.
We're here for you. And to kind of recap over, so step 1 is focus on exactly what goal you have for yourself.
Number 1.
Number
Step 2 is working out how to get to that goal.
So write those down. Have them on a piece of paper so they're not going anywhere. It's the ghost of your present, okay? Write it down. Number 3
is achieving the goal.
So all of those, of course, we broke down a little bit, but if you have any questions, just ask us and we'll reach out to you, okay?
Alright, but here's the 4th step. You guys thought we were done. What's after you hit that goal?
You
gotta make a new goal! I mean, as simple as that. You gotta keep driving to succeed. Look, we got goals individually and we got goals as a couple, and we're doing everything we can to work towards those.
Yep.
One of our big goals was starting this YouTube channel. That way we can share our insight, our life, our journeys, our adventures, our love for each other to the world, and hopefully
guess what? It's going. Cha-ching.
and hopefully we can inspire you guys. So if we inspired you today in this video to get out there and make a new goal, or set a goal, or work even harder towards a goal you already made, hit that little red button down there. It's got subscribe in it. We'd really appreciate that. And if you got any goals, like she said, drop those in the comments and we'll talk about it.
Yep.
And this is Living Lauky, life as we know it.